So today we're going to pull a couple cards, a couple reminders, just hang out, rejuvenate ourselves. Why not? Now, I was literally just making a cup of tea because y'all know me. I love my tea. And something happened. Let's just say my favorite teapot, one of my favorite teapots, I absolutely love this one, is no more. Yeah, but guess what? We don't set the small stuff. There's so much to have gratitude for. You're here, I'm here. I understand we still have the reminder deck, and we're gonna pull a couple cards because we best friends. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is HINDZ. Today in hindsight, you are at the #1 chill spot on YouTube. Now, these cards are color therapy, and we're going to lay them all out. And I'm gonna pick my color moods today. Normally, I let you pick, but today, I want to pick. It's okay to be selfish sometimes, we all will have those seasons where we prioritize our needs first. You understand? Then we come back into the world and give to others because we built our energy up. So today, the first card that we're going to pull is, I am not lost. I am exactly where I need to be. Look at the colors on this card. I absolutely love it. Actually, this card was actually inspired by one of the subscribers. I actually used a photo of one of you and I gave it to the designer, and they did a miraculous job. Now the back says, at times we may question, who am I? Where am I going? What is my purpose? Even in this feeling, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Enjoy the journey. Discovery is a gift. We often think so much about the destination that we forget that discovery is a part of the process. When we are discovering, when we are questioning, that's exactly where we are supposed to be. Give yourself the credit for even having those questions. Deep questions are very difficult. I'm in a space right now where I'm asking a lot more questions, kind of tearing apart my belief system and rebuilding it back up. And while, our faith is forming and we're trying to become clear on our path, this can be such a scary place. But I want to remind you, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. In these moments, I like to come back to the basics. I like to come back to my root and just really be intentional with my living. At times, if I have a big question or a deep question, I don't like to wrestle with it too much. Sometimes you got to tap out and just get back to the joy, get back to the living, you understand? Be more intentional with your mornings. Fine tune your morning routine. Hang out with that friend you haven't seen for a while. Have more joy. Consume some of your favorite content. Go out for a hike, whatever it may be. When we are feeling lost and we have those questions, we need to remind ourselves that discovery is a part of the process. It's not about the destination every single day. Enjoy it, have gratitude for it, and become intentional with our living. You never read a book and skip to the last chapter. You never go and watch a movie and skip to the end. You commit from the beginning to the end because you want to read the story and consume all the roller coasters of emotions it has within that, right? And our life is the same. So let's enjoy every ride, every chapter, every season, you understand? Let's pull another card. Lately, I've been loving greens, but today I'm feeling like the color that we're going to pull will be, you know what? We're going to go with the green today. Love. I don't know what it is. I'm just absolutely loving green this season. I am a spirit having a human experience. It says on the back, you are not just a human having a spiritual experience, but you are a spirit having a human experience. Ground yourself in gratitude today for the full spectrum of emotions that the human experience has to offer. Sometimes our mind can be way off in the clouds, you understand? And I think we forget what this is. It's a human experience that has so much to offer, so many different emotions, friendships, love, joy, frustration. There's a little bit of suffering, but peace is a process. And I believe through suffering, we still find peace. takes a little bit of time, but we are having a human experience. And I do believe it is one of the most beautiful gifts one can have. Sometimes I just look into the sky and I'm like, nobody knows how we got here. Like, we're just here. It's weird. Like, human beings, this whole creation, there's mountains, there's the oceans. It's like, what is this? And it can be scary. Nobody knows exactly what happens when we pass. And when I'm starting to think too much about it and like the worries of the future and, wrestling with those questions, I'm just like, be present. This is an experience all around. Like, every day we feel so many different things, so many different emotions. We have so many different experiences. We meet new people come into our life. Some people leave our life. And there is just so much, I believe, to be grateful for. Like, anytime I'm just like unsure of things, or I'm just like questioning this whole reality, I'm like, man, at the same time, it's such a mystery. And I think that in itself is a gift. The fact that we don't even know how we got here, but we're loving, we're learning, we're living, we're doing the best we can while we can. I truly believe every single one of us is just doing the best we can while we can. Yeah, the world is tricky. It's full of division at times. But, even right now, we're doing a little bit of work. We're doing a little bit of healing, bringing ourselves back to center so we can have a sound mind and we can pass that energy along to somebody else. We're having a human experience, not just a spiritual experience, but a human experience. So ground yourself, root yourself in solutions, and be here on earth. You understand? And enjoy it. More community, more creation, because I believe our highest form of nutrition is in our expression. And I'm so thankful for every single one of us, because we are having this human experience right now, community through like, how is this possible? The fact that you can see me through a screen, I am broadcasting to the world, like, insane. Let's cut to our sponsor, and then we'll get to this last card. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video. Now, eating well is top of the mind this month, and time and energy, I believe, are our most valuable currency. And with HelloFresh, it's comforting to know that ingredients travel from the farm to your door in less than 7 days. Now, I'm sure you probably noticed, but grocery prices have gone way up. Now, HelloFresh can help you save money all year round. In fact, HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% cheaper than takeout. So a little bit more time and money is yours this year. Now, let me tell you, eating well in the new year can be stress-free and delicious. With over 35 weekly recipes, HelloFresh has options that you are looking for to help achieve your goals. You can choose calorie smart and carb smart recipes, or even customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides. It's nice to stress less questioning what's for dinner, and HelloFresh makes that easy. So I want to hook you up. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code HINDZ21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. You bring meaning to life, not the other way around. I don't believe there is a real need to search for meaning, because you already hold it. We already hold it. By being present, by being in gratitude, by bringing our mind, body, and spirit to every experience, we get to ask the question, is this moment meaningful? We get to decide. You get to decide. I always use this analogy, but two people could be watching the sun, and one person could just be basking in all its glory, the colors, the sunshine, and just feeling so much meaning from that moment. And a person right beside them could be on their phone, swiping on Instagram, not paying attention, and just bored, like, yo, can we go home? Is it a meaningful moment? Well, it is, if you decide it to be. The person that's basking in all its glory is finding meaning in it. They see the colors, they see the beauty by being present. They are making this moment meaningful. I experienced the same thing one time when I was just making tea at home. When I first started getting into tea, and I had no money, I was struggling to pay my rent, but I felt so much purpose and meaning in that moment. I had nothing to show the world. I had no money, no accolades at the time, but it was meaningful where I was. I recognized in that moment my presence has purpose. And I don't think we need to be searching for meaning, because when you put your meaning in one thing, what happens? Well, when you lose interest in that, now we have a midlife crisis, whenever it is. And now we're searching again for meaning all over again. And now we're searching again for meaning, when really we are the meaning. And it's how we show up in life. It's how we step into things. It's how we show our grace, our love, our uniqueness, right? It's by being present. I bet you if you apply more of your energy and focus and pay attention to the things that you're doing, undivided attention, you will see things and notice things about these moments that weren't there before. You understand? Like, we have so many distractions now that even the simple blessings are losing its meaning because we're simply not present in these experiences. So come back to the root, right? Come back to self and look for the details again. Go for a walk or wake up in the morning, fine tune your morning routine, and just look around and say, what is meaningful about this? What do I love? How can I make this moment more meaningful? Play a little music, light your favorite incense, pour up some tea. I wish I had my tea, but this broke. But regardless, we still make this moment meaningful. Me and you right now, we are applying meaning to this because we decided to be here. We decided to show up. There's a million other things we could have done, but we said, hey, you know what? We're going to have a mindful experience in hindsight. And that is the power that every single one of us has. Once you realize this, it's a major shift in our life. You start to exude a new energy. You start to appreciate the little things, appreciate people, want to listen more to their story. And ultimately, you just start to live a better life. You understand? So you don't know in hindsight everything gonna be all right. Thank you for going over a couple of these cards with me. We're gonna do it again, of course, but I'll see you soon. I'm gonna save this one for next time. I'll see you soon.